Honey, when you land, can we just, like, rent a car?
Big drug dealer on his way to prison.
Check into a hotel.
Gunfight at airport.
Order some room service.
And you rocking the boat.
Shh, it's okay. I've done this before.
John McClane, he's got a little problem. Hell, let's shut down the whole fucking airport. Get down!
How can the same shit happen to the same guy twice?
Things just get better or worse?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I never want to copy the first film if I'm making a sequel. I want to look at the first film, see what the people liked, and then put it in my package and serve it to people in another kind of a format.
If you're going to make a sequel, if you're going to make another Die Hard, it had better be a story with that kind of impact.
Let's say three guys on that side and the rest of the guys spread out.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, let's do another rehearsal. Okay. First reason that I was interested in this project was that we would try to do something different from the first film, yet keep the same basic elements, which are humor and action and excitement and suspense and kind of a family drama elements.
Yeah, this is Lieutenant McClane. Somebody that just beat me?
I'd like to think I'm somebody.
Honey.
It's not just a comic book cartoon action movie, but that the characters are real, they have real emotions, real feelings, real relationships.
Yeah, take that Twinkie out of your mouth and grab a pencil, will you?
We also kept some characters from the first movie to make it familiar for the people who saw the first movie.
You cannot put me near that woman.
He means he's filed a restraining order against me.
That woman assaulted me, and she humiliated me in public.
Of course, it's difficult sometimes to balance the humor when you're dealing with pretty gruesome things, death and accidents and so on. But I think we found the balance where Bruce Willis's character, John McClane, has this certain attitude about life.
No civilians.
He's pretty much an everyday kind of a guy who has his ideas about authority and police force and how things are run in this world.
You're the wrong guy in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Story of my life.
We have snowmobile chases in the movie. We have big pyrotechnic effects. We have planes such as 747s crashing and exploding. So it's a combination of optical effects, miniatures, physical, mechanical effects, and so on.
Okay, let's go.
Our director, Renny Harlin, shot movies in Finland where it's been 35 degrees below. So for him, at 12 degrees, he thinks he's in one of those Swedish saunas or something. It doesn't bother him at all.
We shoot a real plane landing, then we shoot miniatures actually crashing, and then we use real-life plane wreckage for the aftermath sequence where John McClane's character is walking past the burning wreckage and picks up a little doll from the ground and says she'll be the last victim they'll ever have.
Okay, let's cut. Let's go again.
Spread out towards me, folks. Everybody start taking steps towards me.
Renny was great fun around the set. I remember one night we were sitting in the middle of Moses Lake, Washington. It's 3 in the morning and lit up the entire landscape as far as you can see in any direction. And there's armies, there are hundreds and hundreds of technicians and trucks rolling around, and crews setting things up. And right in the middle of it, at 20 degrees below zero is Renny Harlin with his feet up on a chair, and he's sitting back like this. And I was standing next to him, and he turned to me and said, "It's kind of exciting, don't you think?" And that was kind of Renny in a nutshell. It would have intimidated a lot of people, I think. You could easily get freaked out that you can't find the snow, and there's so much money riding on this, and so on. But Renny stayed very cool.
We couldn't go into an airport and say, "Excuse me, guys, we'd like to use your tower for a while. Maybe these planes can wait for us."
We have built some huge sets. We built the whole air traffic control tower on one stage and surrounded it with a gigantic miniature set where we see the runways and the airport terminal buildings.
The stage is about 130 by 207, I believe, and the tower takes up a certain amount of the back part, and then we put all of the rest of the airport out in this direction.
All these structures have been a huge effort for the production design and art direction team to actually physically build.
In this particular set, we went to an upstairs control tower so that we had having both sets accessible by the same scene, so we could walk up and down and all of that. Most of the equipment was built for the movie. Basically stayed with a realistic design of a approach control.
We had the same kind of ideas of what the look of the design of the picture should be. It should be very modern, very high-tech looking.
The problem's all over.
What's it look like?
No light.
Approach control, it's gone.
Jesus, instrument landing system is down.
Every goddamn system's dead.
McClane has just killed Baker with an icicle by the corner of this house.
Working with Bruce has been really great. He's a big star in real life, but he doesn't act like a star.
When McClane gets there, you'll be just coming through the woods.
So he's very friendly to everybody, whether it's crew or cast. He's a very giving actor. He helps the other actors who are in the scenes with him. And we spent a lot of time rehearsing and going through the script with him and seeing that everything works for his character. And he worked with me on the dialogue a lot.
Can we do a close-up of him when he finds the gun?
I think Renny's great. I think he's doing a really good job. It's a hard task to try and top the first film. I think he's done it. I think this is a much larger film, a much more exciting film.
I hope that the audience will have a great roller coaster ride when they see Die Hard 2. That those people who saw the first movie will get everything they expected and much more. And those people who never saw the first one will go back to their local video store and check out what the first one was all about.